But you tell me what's the most ratchet part.
Ooh, I'm like, there's a lot of ratchet parts
sure.
of LA. How can we even single that down?
One.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even think there's, and even, I'm like, even the parts that are, I'm like, you got a ratchet part of fucking Black Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
You know, like.
But that's why I say, what is the most ratchet part of LA?
And that's not even the most ratchet. So I'm just like, ooh, I can't even pinpoint that down. But what I can say is, I don't be there.
Yeah. Safe environment. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't be there.
Talk to me about this new single. And because I think we had a music conversation a while ago, and or I'm just giving my opinion, then we can talk about it. I think the music has always been there. And you correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know all your music, but I feel like this was the one where it was still Nilla, but it was down to the booty. Like, it was booty shaking, it's ass, like and it just did it. I think that was the component. Like, people wanted that little bit of rap. You've given us club bangers, but this was the one where it was just like.
You know what's the difference with this one?
Talk to me.
Let me sit up real quick.
Oh.
So you know how I was saying, in order to get somewhere, you know, it's the journey.
Mm-hmm.
And there's things that lead up to where you need to be. And this song has definitely had an impact, but I definitely also think, like, with the formula, not only is it a club banger, not only is it booty shaking and I got that ass, but but we also did. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Where my camera at? Where my camera at?
Myself in trouble. Let me not get myself in trouble.
Stupid. But we also did the open burst challenge. We got short form, long form content. We got storytelling content about the music video. Like, the promo went fucking crazy.
Yeah.
We got mom, dad, auntie, uncle, like everybody in the video.
Yeah.
And then I told the story behind it. Again, people love a story and falling in love with the artist or the creative behind the brand. So now I'm kind of giving people the gems on how I did all this. And going off of the heels of Just Vibe, which was another crazy, you know, single that blew up over in the Bahamas and still it's trickling to, you know, LA and stuff now. But I also, you know, the collaborating with LA businesses, you know, even with the beauty.
I've seen that.
Yeah, the beauty shop, the beauty supply, all of that, and kind of just getting more in the city. Because I noticed too, I haven't done that before. Like, around the time I was making music, you know, it's like,
the booty
I'll do it. Yeah, there she goes. So there was a point where, you know, I was doing music, but then I was traveling, right? And that's another thing. Like, I'm never going to let my career stop me from living life. That's why I started doing the travel vlogs and everything else, because, you know, it's like a lot of people think when you're just an artist, you have to be just an artist and then you can't live your life. Like, no, you know, if I have an opportunity to catch a flight, I'm not finna sit here and fuck around in the studio I'm gonna catch a flight. Y'all will see me in Puerto Rico. And when I get back to work in LA, y'all will see that too. But right now, we taking a break from the music. Yeah.
That's interesting. I was hooping yesterday, so like I was sore. So I, like, you know, Epsom salt soaking my body. And then, like, Kendrick did the surprise thing at Compton. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta post that. And then I'm like in the tub on the computer, and I'm like, damn, I'm a slave to the work. Like, and I was like, damn, like,
oh, I've had so many moments like that.
It's in my mind. I'm like, or like if I'm driving and I'm like, just post it up. I'm like, I gotta get to a space where
is it slave or is it just you're passionate?
No, because you can be a slave. You can be a slave
because you do have to break away at some point. Like you said, if you don't break away and because it'll be hard to come up with new thoughts, new ways of doing things when you get so locked in. And phases and things change. And if you continue to keep your head down, how do you take time to grow the business?
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think it can feel like slavery when it maybe in that moment, because it's different parts of the journey where it doesn't feel fulfilling.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, I'm doing this shit and I really don't want to
do it.
Shit,
and then the results show it. Like, every time, you know, when I post it, it'll show every single time.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But But yeah, I think also too, like with the geotags, like I noticed with my other singles that went crazy and woo whoop the tags and stuff, it was like, I did my out the country project. I was really just doing a lot of traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm home, I feel like this is the first kind of single I've done, like really like getting in the community, being at home, people see me around LA. And now it's like even people who've been following me for hella long are like, oh, you're from Inglewood? Like, girl.
Where have you been?
Where have you been? Yes, I'm from
And
Inglewood.
as you get more and more popular, that's gonna become even a bigger thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But